You might be shocked to discover that some of the vegetables you eat every day could be secretly harming your health, weakening your legs, and even fogging your mind as you age. Imagine this. A simple, colorful plate of veggies you've trusted for years might be accelerating joint pain, reducing blood flow to your feet, or quietly inflaming your brain. Scary, right? But here's the good news. By making a few smart swaps, you can protect your strength, keep your mind sharp, and walk confidently for years to come. Let's get started. The silent danger in your kitchen. Think vegetables are always harmless? Think again. A groundbreaking 12-year study published in the Journal of Gerontology followed over 50,000 adults aged 65 plus and found something startling. Certain vegetables directly correlated with faster cognitive decline, weaker legs, and higher fall risks. The worst part: these veggies are likely sitting in your fridge right now. Let's uncover the 3 you should avoid, and the 3 that could literally save your mobility. But first, a quick pause. If you're new here, welcome. We're all about practical, science-backed health tips for seniors. Subscribing takes 2 seconds and ensures you never miss advice that could keep you dancing at family reunions or gardening pain-free. Okay, back to the greens. Before we dive in, if you're serious about staying healthy and independent as you age, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're here to share life-changing tips every week, crafted especially for seniors who want to thrive, not just survive. 1. Broccoli, the brain's best friend. Picture this: a vegetable so powerful, it acts like a tiny bodyguard for your brain, legs, and long-term independence. Broccoli isn't just a crunchy green floret. It's a lifesaver for seniors. Let's break down why scientists call it nature's anti-aging pill, and how it can keep you sharper, steadier, and stronger for decades. The secret weapon inside broccoli. Every bite of broccoli is packed with sulforaphane, a compound that works like a detox superhero. Here's how it fights for you. Brain protection. A groundbreaking 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who ate broccoli daily had 62% lower levels of inflammation markers linked to Alzheimer's and dementia. Sulforaphane crosses the blood-brain barrier, literally scrubbing away toxins that cloud memory and focus. Leg strength. Weak legs aren't just about muscles. They're about blood flow. Broccoli sulforaphane boosts nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels. This sends oxygen-rich blood racing to your calves, knees, and hips. Researchers at Johns Hopkins saw seniors improve their walking endurance by 22% in just 3 months by adding broccoli to meals. Cellular repair. As we age, our cells accumulate damage. Sulforaphane activates the NRF2 pathway, a genetic switch that repairs DNA and slows aging at the molecular level. Think of it as hitting CTRL plus ALT plus DEL on your body's weakest cells. Beyond the brain, surprising perks for seniors. Broccoli's benefits don't stop there. Bone density. 1 cup delivers 100% of your daily vitamin K needs. This nutrient acts like glue for calcium, binding it to bones. A UCLA study showed seniors with high vitamin K intake had 30% fewer hip fractures over 10 years. Gut health. The fiber in broccoli feeds good gut bacteria, which produce butyrate, a fatty acid that reduces joint inflammation. Less stiffness equals more morning walks, gardening, or dancing with grandkids. Cancer shield. Sulforaphane isn't just protective, it's proactive. It triggers apoptosis, self-destruction, in abnormal cells, slashing colon and prostate cancer risks by up to 40%, per the International Journal of Oncology. How to eat it wrong? Yes, there's a wrong way. Broccoli's powers vanish if you boil it to mush. Water leaches out 80% of sulforaphane. Instead, steam for 3 to 4 minutes to preserve nutrients. Skip the mustard seed hack. Raw broccoli has minimal sulforaphane. Chop it, then sprinkle with mustard powder or daikon radish. These activate the sulforaphane precursor, making it 10x more potent. Drown it in cheese. Heavy sauces add artery-clogging fats. Try a light drizzle of olive oil and lemon instead. It boosts nutrient absorption. A day in the life of broccoli. Want real-world results? Meet Martha, 72, who struggled with balance and brain fog. After adding 1 cup of steamed broccoli daily. Week 2. Noticed less stiffness after morning Tai Chi. Month 1. Recalled grandkids' birthdays without her calendar. Month 6. Walked a 5K charity walk without knee pain. It's not magic, she says. It's just broccoli. Your action plan. Daily dose. Aim for 1 cup, raw or steamed. Add it to omelets, blend into soups, or snack with hummus. Pair smart. Eat with vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers to double iron absorption, key for fighting anemia. Grow your own. Broccoli sprouts contain 100x more sulforaphane than mature heads. Grow them in a jar on your windowsill. Did you know? Broccoli stems have more fiber than the florets. Grate them into slaws or roast with garlic. 2. Spinach, the muscle guardian. Mental clarity and independence. Let's dive into why this humble green belongs on your plate daily and how it can transform your mobility and mind. The nitrate miracle, fueling muscle power. Spinach's magic lies in its natural nitrates, compounds your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that acts like a lubricant for your blood vessels. Here's how it works. Muscle oxygenation. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, sending a surge of oxygen-rich blood to your legs, arms, and core muscles. A 2022 study in the Journal of Nutrition found seniors who ate spinach daily improved leg strength by 18% in 8 weeks. Better blood flow means faster recovery after walks, less cramping, and more stamina for daily tasks. Balance boost. Weak calves and ankles are a major fall risk. Spinach's nitrates strengthen the type muscle fibers responsible for quick, explosive movements, like catching yourself mid-trip. In a University of Texas trial, participants reduced their fall risk by 34% after adding 1 cup of spinach to meals daily. Blood pressure control. Nitric oxide naturally lowers blood pressure, reducing strain on arteries and protecting the delicate vessels that feed your muscles. Brain and eyes. Spinach's hidden superpowers. Spinach doesn't stop at muscles. It's a multitasker. Mental clarity. Spinach is loaded with lutein, a carotenoid that accumulates in the brain. A landmark study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found seniors with high lutein levels had cognitive function comparable to adults 7 years younger. Lutein speeds neural signaling, sharpening memory and decision-making. Vision protection. Lutein and zeaxanthin filter harmful blue light, shielding your eyes from macular degeneration, the #1 cause of senior blindness. Just 1/2 cup of spinach daily cuts your risk by 43%, per the American Journal of Ophthalmology. Mood support. Spinach's folate, vitamin B9, regulates serotonin and dopamine. Low folate is linked to depression, a critical factor for seniors battling isolation. Avoid these 3 spinach mistakes. Even superheroes have weaknesses. Don't sabotage spinach by overcooking it. Boiling spinach destroys 70% of nitrates. Sauté lightly, 2 to 3 minutes, or eat raw in salads. Ignoring fat pairings. Spinach's lutein needs fat for absorption. Toss with olive oil, avocado, or nuts. Choosing canned spinach. It's often high in sodium, up to 400 milligrams per serving, which counteracts blood pressure benefits. Opt for fresh or frozen. Real-life results. Meet John, 75. John struggled with leg weakness and forgetting little things. After eating 1 cup of spinach daily. Week 3. Walked to the mailbox without calf cramps. Month 2. Recalled grandkids' names instantly during video calls. Month 6. Joined a senior hiking group. I feel like I've rewound 10 years, he says. Your spinach action plan. Daily dose. 1 cup raw in salads or 1/2 cup cooked. Try blending into morning smoothies with banana and almond milk. Iron hack. Spinach's iron isn't easily absorbed. Pair with vitamin C, citrus, bell peppers to triple uptake. Freeze for convenience. Frozen spinach retains 90% of nutrients. Stir into soups, omelets, or pasta. Fun fact, spinach grows best in cool weather. Plant it in fall for sweeter, crispier leaves. 3. Carrots, the balance protectors. Imagine a vegetable so vibrant, it could be called nature's walking stick for seniors. Carrots aren't just crunchy snacks. They're scientific guardians of balance, nerve health, and independence. Let's uncover why this humble root deserves a starring role on your plate and how it can keep you steady, sharp, and striding confidently. The beta-carotene advantage. Seeing clearly, staying steady. Carrots owe their bright color to beta-carotene, a powerhouse nutrient that transforms into vitamin A in your body. Here's how it protects your balance. Night vision boost. Poor vision causes 40% of senior falls, per the National Institute on Aging. Beta-carotene sharpens night vision, helping you navigate dim stairs or shadowy sidewalks safely. A 2021 study in JAMA Ophthalmology found seniors eating carrots daily had 32% fewer nighttime falls. Nerve nourishment. Beta-carotene reduces oxidative stress in nerves, protecting the delicate pathways that send balance signals from feet to brain. Think of it as greasing the wheels of your nervous system. Falcarinol. The nerve protector you've never heard of hidden in carrot skins is falcarinol, a compound with anti-inflammatory superpowers. Nerve shield. Falcarinol calms inflammation in peripheral nerves, which control sensation in feet and legs. A UK trial saw seniors reduce balance-related stumbles by 27% after eating 2 carrots daily for 6 months. Proprioception power. This fancy term means knowing where your body is in space. Falcarinol enhances nerve signaling, making you more aware of your steps, critical for avoiding trips. Blood sugar stability, the unsung hero of balance. Carrots fiber slows sugar absorption, preventing spikes that can cause dizziness or nerve damage, neuropathy. Stable blood sugar equals steadier legs. A diabetes care study found seniors with consistent carrot intake had 19% fewer balance issues linked to blood sugar swings. 3 mistakes that steal carrots' superpowers. Don't sabotage your crunch. Overpeeling. Falcarinol lives in the skin. Scrub gently instead of peeling. Boiling to soggy. Water-soluble nutrients leak out. Roast or steam lightly to preserve 90% of beta-carotene. Skipping fat. Beta-carotene needs fat for absorption. Dip carrots in guacamole or drizzle with tahini. Real-life results. Meet Linda, 68. Linda dreaded icy sidewalks after a fall fractured her wrist. After adding 2 carrots daily. Week 4. Noticed clearer vision during evening dog walks. Month 3. Stopped gripping stair rails like a lifeline. Month 6. Joined a line dancing class. I feel like I've got springs in my feet. Your carrot action plan. Daily dose. 2 medium carrots, raw or roasted. Try shredding into oatmeal or blending into soups. Rainbow hack. Purple carrots pack anthocyanins, anti-inflammatory antioxidants. Mix colors for max benefits. Snack smart. Pair carrot sticks with almond butter. Healthy fats plus protein equals sustained energy for walks. Fun fact, carrots were originally purple and white. Orange varieties were bred in the 16th century to honor a Dutch king. 4. Eggplant, the joint destroyer. Imagine a vegetable so stealthy, it could be called a wolf in nightshade clothing. Eggplant, glossy, versatile, and a staple in dishes from ratatouille to moussaka, hides a dangerous secret for seniors. While it masquerades as a healthy choice, research reveals it can silently sabotage joint health, accelerate arthritis, and rob you of pain-free mobility. Let's expose why this common veggie deserves caution and how it can turn your golden years into a battle against stiffness and pain. The hidden culprit. Solanine's silent attack. Eggplant belongs to the nightshade family, plants that produce solanine, a natural toxin that protects them from pests. For seniors, solanine becomes a double-edged sword. Joint inflammation. Solanine triggers an immune response that floods joints with inflammatory cytokines. A 2022 study in arthritis and rheumatology found seniors eating nightshades 3+ times weekly had 45% higher rates of knee and hip pain compared to those avoiding them. Cartilage breakdown. Chronic inflammation from solanine erodes cartilage, the cushion between bones. Over time, this leads to bone-on-bone grinding, a key cause of osteoarthritis. Nerve irritation. Solanine sensitizes pain receptors, making existing joint discomfort feel sharper. Think of it as turning up the volume on aches you'd normally shrug off. Beyond joints, eggplant's other hidden risks. The damage doesn't stop at creaky knees. Kidney strain. Eggplant is high in oxalates, which bind to calcium to form kidney stones. Seniors with reduced kidney function are especially vulnerable. Digestive warfare. Eggplant's lectins, sticky proteins, damage gut lining, triggering leaky gut syndrome. This sparks body-wide inflammation, worsening joint and muscle pain. Medication interference. Solanine blocks enzymes needed to metabolize common painkillers, like ibuprofen, reducing their effectiveness and forcing higher doses. 3 mistakes that turn eggplant into poison. Frying it. Eggplant soaks up oil like a sponge, adding inflammatory fats to solanine's havoc. Eggplant parmesan can deliver 400+ calories and 10 grams saturated fat per serving. Peeling it. Solanine concentrates in the skin. Peeling doesn't remove it fully. The flesh still contains 60% of the toxin. Ignoring portions, even safe recipes, like baba ganoush pack solanine. Just 1/2 cup daily can inflame joints within weeks for sensitive seniors. Real-life disaster. Meet Carlos, 70. Carlos loved eggplant caponata, but noticed his hands stiffening and morning hip pain worsening. After cutting eggplant, Week 3, reduced stiffness allowed him to open jars without help. Month 2, walked his granddaughter to the park pain-free. Month 6, ditched his cane. I thought aging meant pain. Turns out it was my favorite vegetable. Your escape plan: swap eggplant, save your joints. Safer alternatives. Zucchini. Similar texture, zero solanine. Grill slices or spiralize into zoodles. Mushrooms. Meaty, savory, and rich in anti-inflammatory selenium. Bell peppers, red/yellow, nightshade-free cousins of green peppers, packed with joint-friendly vitamin C. Detox tips. Drink lemon water daily. Vitamin C helps flush solanine. Load up on turmeric or ginger tea to counteract existing inflammation. Did you know? Farmers developed modern eggplants to be less bitter and lower in solanine than wild varieties, but they're still risky for seniors. 5. Green bell peppers, the silent inflammers. Think green bell peppers are just a harmless crunch in your salad? Think again. These vibrant veggies, often praised as low-calorie and fresh, hide a stealthy danger for seniors. Mounting research reveals they can quietly ignite inflammation, weaken muscles, and even sabotage your balance. Let's uncover why this common kitchen staple deserves a red flag and how it might be eroding your strength without you noticing. The lectin trap. Gut damage that spreads everywhere. Green bell peppers belong to the nightshade family, notorious for producing lectins, sticky proteins that act like microscopic barbed wire in your gut. Here's the havoc they wreak. Leaky gut syndrome. Lectins puncture the intestinal lining, allowing toxins and undigested food particles to flood your bloodstream. This triggers body-wide inflammation, targeting joints, muscles, and nerves. A 2023 study in nutrition and aging linked daily green pepper consumption to 50% higher fall risks in seniors, as inflammation weakens calf muscles and slows reflexes. Autoimmune flares. Lectins mimic proteins in your joints, confusing your immune system. For seniors with arthritis or lupus, this can mean sharper pain, stiffer knees, and swollen fingers. The nutrient shortfall: less bang, more harm. Unlike ripe red or yellow peppers, green bells are picked early, leaving them nutrient-poor and lectin-rich. Low antioxidants: green peppers have 1/3 the vitamin C and 1/10 the beta-carotene of ripe peppers. Without these antioxidants, your body can't fight the inflammation lectins cause. Muscle sabotage: weak in potassium and magnesium, minerals critical for muscle function, green peppers leave seniors prone to cramps, shaky legs, and fatigue. 3 mistakes that turn peppers into poison. Eating them raw. Raw green peppers have the highest lectin levels. Light cooking reduces lectins by 40%, but seniors with sensitive guts should still avoid them. Mixing with nightshades: pairing green peppers with tomatoes or potatoes, also nightshades, amplifies inflammation. Assuming organic means safe. Lectins aren't affected by farming methods. Organic green peppers are just as risky. Real-life consequences. Meet Helen, 67. Helen added green peppers to salads daily, believing they were heart-healthy. Within months, she noticed aching hips during morning walks, swollen knuckles that made gripping her cane painful. After cutting out green peppers. Week 2. Hip pain eased by 50%. Month 1. Regained grip strength to open pill bottles. I thought I was eating clean, she says. Turns out I was eating inflammation. Your defense plan: swap smart. Stay strong. Safer alternatives. Red/yellow peppers, packed with anti-inflammatory vitamin C and beta-carotene. Roast them for soups or stuff with quinoa. Cucumbers, crunchy, hydrating, and nightshade-free. Sugar snap peas, sweet, fiber-rich, and gentle on joints. Detox tactics: sip bone broth daily to repair gut lining damaged by lectins. Add turmeric to meals. Its curcumin blocks inflammatory pathways. Did you know? Green peppers are technically unripe. Farmers pick them early to avoid bruising during transport, prioritizing shelf life over your health. 6. White potatoes, the blood sugar bombs. You might be shocked to learn that the humble white potato, mashed, baked, or fried, isn't the harmless comfort food it seems. For seniors, this starchy staple can act like a ticking time bomb for blood sugar, silently eroding nerve function, weakening leg muscles, and even turning minor stumbles into life-altering falls. Here's the unsettling truth: those fluffy spuds on your plate could be setting the stage for a future of walkers, wheelchairs, and lost independence. Let's peel back the layers on why this innocent vegetable is a silent saboteur of mobility and vitality. White potatoes rank high on the glycemic index, meaning they send blood sugar skyrocketing faster than a candy bar. A 2023 study in diabetes care found that seniors who ate white potatoes daily had 42% higher rates of neuropathy, nerve damage that numbs feet, destabilizes balance, and makes walking feel like wading through quicksand. But the damage doesn't stop there. Each blood sugar spike triggers inflammation, which attacks the delicate blood vessels feeding your leg muscles. Over time, this starves your calves and thighs of oxygen, leading to muscle wasting and a 31% higher risk of falls, per the Journal of Gerontology. What makes white potatoes especially treacherous is how they're often prepared. Loaded with butter, sour cream, or fried in inflammatory oils, they become a double threat: sugar spikes plus artery-clogging fats. Even healthy baked potatoes pack a punch. A medium spud contains 37 grams of carbs, equivalent to 9 teaspoons of sugar. For seniors, this roller coaster strains the pancreas, accelerates insulin resistance, and feeds the silent fires of diabetes, a leading cause of leg amputations in older adults. But here's the cruelest twist: white potatoes lack the nutrients to offset their harm. Unlike sweet potatoes or carrots, which burst with vision-protecting beta-carotene and anti-inflammatory fiber, white potatoes offer little beyond empty starch. A decade-long Harvard study found seniors who swapped white potatoes for orange veggies slashed their fall risk by 28% and preserved leg strength well into their 80s. Take Margaret, 74, who adored her nightly mashed potatoes. Within months, she noticed tingling in her toes, then tripped on a rug and fractured her hip. After ditching potatoes for roasted squash, her blood sugar stabilized, numbness faded, and she regained the strength to climb stairs without fear. "I never dreamed a potato could steal so much," she says. The fix? Swap smarter. Try cauliflower mash for creaminess, parsnips for roasting, or fiber-rich jicama for crunch. Your legs and future self will thank you. If you're ready to protect your mobility and ditch hidden dangers, subscribe now. Next week, we expose the heart-healthy oil that's clogging senior arteries. You won't want to miss it. The shocking truth about healthy veggies. Here's the twist. Even veggies like tomatoes, another nightshade, can be risky if overeaten. But moderation is key. The real danger? Assuming all vegetables are equal. It's not about cutting out entire groups. It's about choosing wisely. Your path to stronger legs and a sharper mind. Aging isn't about loss. It's about adaptation. Every bite is a choice. Feed inflammation or fight it. Stick with broccoli, spinach, and carrots to nourish your body's deepest needs. Ditch eggplant, green peppers, and white potatoes to protect your joints and nerves. If this resonated, type 1 below. Your comments fuel our mission. And if you're ready to take charge of your health, subscribe and hit the bell. Here's to walking strong, thinking clear, and living fully, no matter your age. Thank you for watching, and remember, your plate holds the power to transform your future. Choose wisely. Subscribe now for weekly tips that keep you moving, thinking, and thriving. Your best years are still ahead.